Thank you. Last week, the president said that state lawmakers who were enacting bans on gender transition surgeries or therapies for minors were, in his words, hysterical or prejudiced. I'm curious, will he withhold Medicare funds or restrict federal health care dollars in some way in response?
I don't have anything to add to that. Okay, good.
And then when the president made those remarks, he was standing next to the prime minister from the United Kingdom, and afterwards the United Kingdom announced that they were going to be placing a ban on puberty blockers for minors in most cases. Will the president raise this human rights issue with his UK counterpart?
I didn't see those comments, so I can't respond to that directly, and I'm just not going to go beyond what the president said in those comments.
And then I don't have a question about the Fed, but I know it's fine.
I'm happy to take one, though. The answer is pretty consistent.
So not about the Fed. Has the president entrusted a message to Secretary Blinken on his trip to Beijing, specifically to the Chinese, about that Chinese spy facility that was on the Cuban island?
So look, I'm not going to get into private conversations that the president has with his secretary, and so I'm not going to get ahead of what's going to come up in this visit. I kind of laid out the objectives, which I think is really important, right, to have diplomacy. This is what the president has said, and I've laid out even more about how we want to move forward with our relationship and clearly our competition with China. I'm just not going to get ahead of that. Anything specific that you want to know about the trip, I certainly would refer you to the State Department.
Thank you, Karine.
Okay. Wayne,